Oh yeah. That's actually deeper than I expected it to be. Should have taken my pants off. Bottoms got wet. Another different one for you guys. Client's going to stay off the camera again. He's the people that he works for are very left wing, and so he doesn't want to be identified, so you're not going to see him at all. But what's also different about this one is the fact that it's just an overnight backpack hunt, so we're going somewhere different. I've just found a heap of deer sign. We're not even close to where I need to get to, but we're going to have an afternoon and a morning hunt. Archery, but yeah, let's look at this. There's piles of it everywhere, which is kind of cool. Look, again, it's everywhere. It's kind of cool, so it could end up being the fact that we have to come back to this spot, but anyway, we're going to have a crack, and we've got perfect weather. It's rained overnight, bush is wet, but it's quite mild. So we're going to get in, get camp set up, get out for a good afternoon hunt. Oh, I've got a fresh scrape here, and yeah, a good crack in the morning. Fresh as. So it was raining before, so I've got all the dew point gear on, keeping me dry. Geez, it's hard going. Big floods pushed all this flood debris along the flats here, so you got to go over it, under it, through it. Yeah, it's making it hard work. Anyway, it's been seeing heaps of good sign, so hopefully when we get into our spot, we've got the same thing going on and we can make a go of it. It's just going to take a bit longer to get in there, I think.
Well, how do they get the fly approval?
They don't. Righto. See the gun slung upside down? Been trying that, got the sling hook. That's definitely been carrying heaps better. Especially through that scrub where you're ducking under it. Keeps the barrel out of the way, nice and safe too. Have a go of the sign here. Big footprint. Righto, we've got into camp. It's about 11 o'clock. So, best thing to do at this time of day is have a feed. Haven't had anything to eat since 4:30, so just going to have a cook up. Still sort of drizzling on and off. Heaps of deer sign. Got honked that just back here on the flat. Got honked that a bit further back as well. Sign everywhere. Stag sign, hind sign. Yeah, it's everywhere, so we're just gonna have a feed and then we'll we'll move off for a hunt for the afternoon and get ourselves in a position, probably for an ambush. Hopefully this air, it's a little bit fickle, but we can hopefully we can work with it. Might have to stay back a little bit and spot the deer and then go in. You know, if we get getting too close and the wind's swirling around, you don't end up seeing it. But got a couple of big wallows further up here that I think are going to be fairly active. So that's the plan anyway. Got another spot around the corner here I'd love to sit on, but it's like throwing all your cards on the table at once. You either see nothing or you kill something. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But pretty keen to go up here. Nearly ready. Rightio, so I've just finished my noodles. Zebra's tip of the day is when you finish with your cutlery, spoons. You wouldn't believe how often my clients are looking for their spoon, they can't find it. So you go and buy yourself a little carabiner, Snapple, you'll never lose it again. So we've had a bit of a drama with the bow. It's worn on one of the cables and it's broken 3 strands, so we're with the howler, so we'll see how we go. No remnants of any crop, but that's what would have been. We had this whole flat here fenced off. Ground dope. Nothing up the sides to be that keen about, so we're just walking out along the creek. So we need to have Gore-Tex line boots and gaiters on that are waterproof. Just slip through all these little creek crossings, no dramas. Righto, I just dragged the client up and down this big system for a couple of hours, a few Ks. Wasn't feeling it, so we're back in camp, going for plan B. So it's about 3:30, 3:45, so it's perfect time. So we're stalking from camp. We're going to go around the river there. We've got a little bit of sign just here near camp. We've got a lot back where we've come from. But I've got a good feeling about this flat around the corner here, so we're going to go stake it out, do an ambush hunt on it. You won't believe it, we're just sitting here and haven't spotted a deer yet. Put up one, jumped across the river. But yeah, we're just sitting here glassing. Boom. Client's point, going, I can hear it. I looked, I could just see a bit of ginger. Put the binos on it, it was about 26-inch velvet. So we're just going to sneak up there and see if we can get another look at it. Alright, we just heading out for a morning hunt. Just sort of left camp and got that little bit of fresh sign, so hopefully up in this other system here we can find a few deer. Yeah. So we poked up in this gully 300 or 400 yards, just nothing. Sign just petered right out. So we're going to go back around the front side and try this other gully. Deer honked at us there on the way in, so give that a go. Yeah. See in the bottom, there's a little rock bit. You're standing on that.
Oh, but that's not like
Well, not here. The next one. The furthest ridge. See, there's a little.
So this took like orange here. In between the gullies, like down.
No, next one.
The next one. As in on the flat on that side.
It's like, so there's like this,
Yeah.
and then there's like just at the bottom of this one, there's a little rocky bit.
Yeah.
You're standing on that.
Okay, so those mountains are connected. They don't look connected from
Yeah.
here.
He's about that long.
What's that?
That's how long his antlers are.
We're getting in the way.
It's a long way. He's about 2 kilometres.
Alright. But it's not really 2 kilometres, it's only 3 miles.
Yeah, around the river. And then where he is, he's about a kilometre off the river.
Good move, right?
Oh, look, he looks pretty comfortable, but I've never been there before, so I wouldn't know. I'd have to. Yeah. Right, we've just come out of that gully where we had no sign and sat up on this rocky ridge here, and I've just glassed up this stag. You know, it's got to be 1.5 K, 2 Ks away. He's in the direction of the car, so I'm going to have a look on events and maps and just see what we can come up with. Going to mosey on out back to where we saw a lot of that sign and just see if we can get onto a deer back that way. Seems as though we've walked past them, but because we only had an overnighter, you got to go with a plan. and this was the plan, and it didn't work. But we did see 2 deer, both stags. So, you know, you just never know sometimes. Well, we've made it around to the base of the gully after packing up camp of where that stag is that I saw this morning. But we're about 1 hour and 40 minutes since we've seen him. I don't think it's worth the K1.5 walk up the gully to go and see if he's still there. So I might just keep moving, I think. Leave him for another day.